Alright, I'm gonna redo this one. Mainly because we are working on Linux. We're doing the Linux thing. Alright, so here's the gist of what's going down. I finally got those turned on. I had to go to File, Projects, Project Properties. Obviously, we're detecting the ECU, just like we should. I had to turn all these on. Whatever's not default, I had to turn on, just so I can do that. Like the expanded CLT temp, that's the cylinder temperature sensor, the out message editing, the port status. Of course, we want to know the port status. I did hook up two on top of a docking station that I have, so I can have more ports and whatnot. Internal log fields, of course, we want to add all this extra stuff. We're doing wideband, so we're connected with that. We're not using CAN devices, so we're good with that. This reloads the project. So we have all this going. This is my concern, the red RPM sync. But we do have connection to all the other ports. And if I light them all up, like these four, I think it's Spark, and these are for injectors. Could be the other way around. These others are for the other ports all around the engine bay. It is detecting the VE sensor according to this real-time display, because we've got power on everything. It's showing power. Air fuel ratio is going to be 0 because it's not running. It's definitely getting like 120 to 110. So it's doing that. Of course, when I start it, if it ever starts, notice how the air fuel ratio changes. Battery voltage drops down. Even the map changes a little. Yeah, things do change. So things are working. Just not this. This is my crank. The crank angle sensor on VE1. And it's not picking it up like it should. But it's detecting it, but it's not picking it. So something's not set right. Now here's my other problem. Oops. Touchscreen doesn't work when it's so friggin' hot out. Start logging. Do this again. If I go to diagnostics, composite logger, empty read, no data from controller. And that's all it'll do. It'll do nothing. I know I had this problem before, but I thought I resolved it before doing that. So knowing that I actually can capture the time here, so something's not set right. I need to research why. So there it is. I figured it out. I tried using a little bit of AI, but AI is no help at all. Matter of fact, I might just do this. Just if I can get that to read, I might actually go for what they offer here and potentially just like purchase a little package so I can just let this thing auto-tune for me. Because they have all that information, the auto-tuning and the upgrade software on this, so I might just do that. So really fucking so sweaty, man. It's so hot. So yes, yeah, we're almost there. I'm figuring this out because that's what I do. And if I can get it working, I'll probably purchase the software for the upgrade and let this thing handle the tune for me. And that's kind of scary, but hey, if it works, it's probably going to be an ongoing thing. I mean, I'd rather purchase this, and I might just sell the Nistune, the ECU and harness. Probably get my money back for all that stuff. So that's actually a good thing. But other than that, that's it. Now I know what I'm doing. Now I'm going to pull the ECU again and set her up. Cool. Here's my vlog for the day. Now we learned a little more about the software. Now to figure out how to get this thing working.